Carnival Cruise Line's newest ship is right behind me, and it's going to be sailing in less than a few weeks. Here's the information you need to know about cruising out of Port Canaveral, either on the Mardi Gras or Allure of the Seas. Coming up here on The Tyler Show. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler, and of course right behind me is the Carnival Mardi Gras, and it's going to be sailing in less than 1 month, which is just crazy. Now, I know a lot of people have cruises booked on there, so today I'm going to explain the top 3 biggest things you need to know about cruising on Mardi Gras out of Port Canaveral. And also, this does apply to maybe the Allure of the Seas or applies to any other ships. So my first tip here when it comes to the Carnival Mardi Gras and Cruise Terminal 3, but again, this could be applied at all the other cruise terminals here in Canaveral, it's when it comes to parking. So unlike the other cruise terminals here in Port Canaveral, Cruise Terminal 3 has a brand new system that allows you to get out of the hot Florida sun, which by the way, it's scorching hot outside right now. But anywho, guys, you can, instead of going ahead and paying via cash for parking here at Cruise Terminal 3, you can use ePass. That's right. The Central Florida toll road giant has partnered with Port Canaveral to allow easy access on board the Mardi Gras and the Carnival Magic by using your ePass on your car's windshield to pay for parking here at Cruise Terminal 3. Now, I know a lot of folks want to save some money here at Port Canaveral, and one of the ways to save the most money while sailing out of here at Port Canaveral is using some parking off-site. One of the places I recommend I have parked here, so every single of my cruises out here at Port Canaveral, is Park Port Canaveral. A beautiful lot all the way located there in Port Canaveral. Very safe, very secure, and by the way, I really do recommend. The prices are very, very affordable. And again, the company is Park Port Canaveral. I'll link their website right down in the description below. But sailing on to tip number 2 when it comes to sailing on board the Carnival Mardi Gras. So my tip number 2 when it comes to sailing on board Carnival Mardi Gras and any cruise ship out of Port Canaveral, even though the state of Florida has waived all mask mandates and stuff, you will still be required to wear a face covering while boarding the ship. But trust me, if you're sailing on board Carnival, as soon as you get on board, you can rip that face mask off immediately. And another tip when it comes to arriving at Cruise Terminal 3 or practically any terminal is embarkation times will be strictly enforced. That's right. So if you have a 10:30 embarkation time, because you're the first in line, you can show up a little bit early, but if you're any later than that, you will have to be following the strict time. So if your time says to come to the terminal at a strictly 11:45, you must show up at 11:45 and later. You cannot show up at 10:45. So keep that in mind, cruisers. Like, I know this is a new thing if you're dealing with, but trust me, it will help you greatly on your cruise vacation. And our last tip for all those folks sailing out of Port Canaveral this fall and summer is just have fun, guys. Again, you're on a cruise. Speaking of that, you know who's back? Well, the channel is. We're going to be uploading videos every single week and doing live streams from cruise ships, and you want to make sure you subscribe because we have so much content coming out. So again, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, and turn on that post notifications bell because we got tons of content coming out of here of Port Canaveral. Anyway, I'm Tyler from The Tyler Show, and until next time, guys, take it easy, and we'll see you next time.